Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. How y'all doing? Welcome back for some more Pine Tar baseball action. This is it says all franchise teams, but I believe really they were called the all great teams set. But anyway, this is game number 6 on the NL side of the table. Here we're going to have Milwaukee versus Cincinnati, and we'll get going here in just a second. First, I'll show you the Cincinnati pitcher today is going to be Jim Maloney. Jim's got the SO 55 to 60 and 77, and they'll be on the mound for the Reds. Okay, coming to bat for Milwaukee. Before I get started, you'll see that there's a D6 in here. Some people may not have seen this played before, so I'll say it. Whenever this D6 is an odd number, I use the red and the white to determine. Whenever it is an even number, I use the blue and the white. Simple as that, just adds more randomization. It's in the current rule book, and here we go. Paul Molitor leading off here for Milwaukee in this elimination game. Okay. 47 versus Maloney. He's a right-hander, and that's they struck him out. Okay, Robin Young. I gotta make sure you get to see the cards too. Okay, we're doing 64 versus the righty here, and you've got to ground out the short 6-3. And Ryan Braun, the left fielder for the Brewers today. Oh, 05 versus the righty, and there's a double down the line. Braun strolls into second base. That ball was racked down there. Here comes Prince Fielder, the first baseman. The runner in scoring position right here in the first inning. Takes an early lead. 95. And that's a fly out to left. And Braun gets stranded. I forgot to put the max innings pitched on my thing to remind me. He's a 7. Okay, now pitching for Milwaukee today is Chris Bozio. There's no change in here. He's away. He's got an A plus and an A here, and that's the reason that he's there. And he's only got an MIP of 6. That's maximum innings pitched. We'll talk more about that as we go on. Okay, leading off for Cincinnati, Pete Rose playing third base today. Doesn't feel like I got all the dice. No, I don't. All right. Pete. 18. Bozio's a righty, I believe. I'll double check here, folks. Before we get going too far and I make a mistake. Yeah, he's a righty. Pete with an 18. There's a base hit. Pete lines that baby down there and says, okay, let's bring me home, Mr. Morgan. Oh, no, that was Joe. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got them mixed up. The cards mixed up. It's Joe Morgan. Okay, it's Morgan. Now we're going to look at it again. 18 for Morgan, and it's a base hit also. So he's down there. All right. Morgan's a speedster. We're going to check and see about this steal, him trying to steal. Oh, he's not going to go right now because the restriction, he's an A stealer. The restriction is an A can only go anytime once or twice per series. And since this is not a series, this is a game. So we'll say it twice for the game. And so we got Pete Rose coming up here. We're not gonna go yet. We'll save that for later. Rose. Oh boy, they got him going now. 12. Rose bangs a base hit. Okay, when we got he's a fast runner, so and it's a even. So we're gonna look up here to even, and the fast runner's going 2 bases, so he's going to third. Reds got runners on the corners already. Nobody out. Big George Foster comes to the plate. They're left fielder. 69. Okay, and here's a ground out to third. We got a runner on first, so we're going to have to use that one there. There's a ground out to third. 9. 5-3, but the runners do advance. So Foster getting himself an RBI in the ground out. Rose is down there on second now, waiting for Frank Robinson to drive him home. 96, and there's a fly out the left. Guys on second cannot advance from left field. Hits. Okay, Ed Roush playing center today. Happy to get the start. And we got an 81. And that's a fly out to center, and that is 3. But the Reds managed to get one home. Here comes Gorman Thomas to the plate to lead off the second for Milwaukee. Having a hard time seeing these dice today for some reason. I'll move it a little bit. We got a 57. And it's a ground out to first. We'll go 3 unassisted on that one. Ogilvy. 99. Okay, this is going to be a wild. There's nobody on base, so it'll be a wild pitch. There's nobody on base, so no effect. Still pitching. Better make sure. It might not have been a wild pitch, but it doesn't matter. I want to look anyway. Maloney's. Yeah, it would have been a wild pitch. It was a wild pitch. Nobody on base. Nothing hurt. Here, still pitching to Ogilvy. 36. And Ogilvy draws the walk. Runner at first, 1 out. For Mark Loretta. 74. And it's a fly out the right. And the cards are sticking for me. And here's Jonathan Lucroy with 2 outs and a runner on first. And there's a fly out the left, and they are out of there again. Okay, Joey Votto coming to the plate. They had a debate whether to start Votto or Klazuski. Personally, I'm a fan of Klazuski's, but this is single elimination, so let's win it, and then Ted can play again. Another time in there's a 12 and a 12, and there's another base hit for Votto. Opens up the inning. First leadoff guy in both innings so far has gotten on. Barry Larkin playing short. Concepcion disappointed he didn't get the start. Uh-oh. 08, and that is a double. Okay. So we know he's going here. Votto is slow, and that is a uneven. And so he only goes one more base than the hit. So we got runners at second and third again here with nobody out. Johnny Bench. Reds looking to try to blow it open. 77. 77, and that's a ground out the third with nobody on first. So let's check this out here. Ground out the third. And he throws them out 5-3 and the runners advance. Taking advantage of get the ground out something. Here's Maloney, the pitcher. With 1 out and a runner on third. And there's no run that says 74. There's a fly out to right. We're going to check the right field Okay, if this is equal to or lower than 65, it's going to be a sac fly. And it's not, the runner holds. Maloney didn't hit it far or high enough. There's Joe Morgan. Single and scored his first time up. Oh boy, got another one. 12. There's a base hit and the run scores. Red's moving along. RBI. And there's Pete. He singled his first time up too. Oh boy. 0-1. Goodbye. Pete puts it in the seats. Wow. Blasio's just getting clobbered. Okay, so this just changes because of the 5 runs or more, just changes MIP down to 5. And reduces grade level down to, we're going to go A and C. Oh, that's not him anyway. What am I doing? Oh, okay, so it's going to A and B. I'll fix Maloney's when I get his card back out. Okay, now that was Rose. That's 5 runs already, folks, in the second inning. George Foster. Milwaukee fans totally disappointed here, folks. Wow, 0-0, and Foster just puts it in the seat back to back. Holy, I've never had this many home runs. Or back to back, I've never had in Pine Tar. So Foster gets one. Rose had gotten 2 on that one. Okay, here's Frank Robinson. Bullpen is very active for them. Struck him out. That's 3. Not before they brought 5 or in 6-0. Here's Bosio. They don't know if they want to let him bat or not, folks. Yeah, they want to try to get a couple more innings out of him if they can, if he can just settle down. 51. They ran out the second 4-3. Molitor. 30. Okay. Remember, it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, all the way up to 50. We're going to check the result, and then we're going to go to the pitcher's modifier chart. Okay, so the result is 30 is a walk. I have to have his numbers. Maloney's A plus in the B. Okay, so we'll go up to A plus, and that's how it changed. It struck him out. Wow. Moltar not seeing it too well. He struck out both times. Okay, Robin Young. Okay, we got a 43. Struck him out. And we are going to the bottom of the third. If he lets in one more run, we are pulling that guy. Okay, bottom of the third, Ed Roush come to the plate. Ed flew out the center. Bottom of the third, not first. Ed Roush flew out the center the first time. This time he grounds out to third, 5-3. Here comes Joey Votto, singled and scored his first time up there. Struck him almost. And Barry Larkin doubled and scored his first time. There's a 50. We're going to check and see what it is. So ground out to first. And we're going to, he's now an A. And he does. He turns that into a strikeout also. Well, he finally got through an inning without letting up a run. Here we go, top of the fourth. Brewers got to start saying, we got to start getting some of this stuff back now. Let's do one or two an inning. Okay, we got a 13. And here's Ryan Braun with a base hit. Ryan's second hit of the game. Okay, fielder. 84. That's a fly out to center. Gorman Thomas. Gorman grounded out the first time. Oh. And there's a base hit for Thomas. Let's check Braun's speed. He's a medium. So I got to check the chart now. That was an odd one. Oh, and the medium only goes one. We're going one base. That's all right. They were behind a lot of runs. I don't want to take any extra chances. Ben Oldeby. Ben walked his first time up there. Runners on first and second. Oh, 12. And here's another base hit. Okay, so we know he's going there, and he's going at least there. And this is a even this time. So Braun, which I can never find his card, it keeps sticking on me, was a medium. He's going to score. He's going to go one more than the hit. And then we got Gorman Thomas, who I think is slow. No, he's medium too. He's going to third. So we got runners at first and third with a run in, and they are on the board. Ogilvy with the RBI. Runners on the corner. It's one out. Milwaukee trying to get back into it. Mark Loretta. That's a fly out to center. We're going to turn this into a. If this is 70 or less, it is a sac fly. And it is a sac fly, and another run scores. That's two. That'll help them a lot. Okay, so that's two outs. Run around first for Lucroy. 163. So round out to short. 6-3. But they got two. They're on the board. They're hoping the pitcher can hold them down this inning because he's the first to bat when they come in the field, and then most likely be a pinch hitter. Here's Johnny Bench, leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Reds. And he is hit by a pitch. They could start a fight. Okay, we got Maloney. Okay, we're going to be doing a bunt here. Okay, his SBC rating is a 62. If this is equal or lower than a 62, it's going to be a successful bunt. And it is going to be a successful bunt. We go up here, exceeds on an even roll, it goes 1-4, and he moves the runner over. Sack bunt. Yeah, here comes Joe Morgan. It's 2 for 2 so far. Up for the third time. It's only the fourth inning. 29. And he draws the walk. Runners on first and second now with one out for Pete Rose, who he's singled and homered so far. Pete's got his eye on this ball. Okay, this is going to be an error or a putout. Rose hits that ball pretty hard. There's no green die on this one here. We're looking at 96. We're looking at their right fielder. Their right fielder is Ben Ogilvy. And Ogilvy's error is a 5. Now, if the blue die is equal to or lower, it is. It's a 0. It is an error committed and one base. So the bases are now loaded. As he got on with the E9. Bases loaded for George Foster. You're trying to. They won't hold that one against Bezio too much. His name is 370. There's no modification on a 70. Okay, we got a ground ball at third with the bases loaded. Okay, third, and we got a 0 on there. Okay, the down ball on the third. He hits it really hard. It's going to go 5, 4, 3 DP. And they got out of that inning. All right, so they call the timeout as they call the pitcher back because they are going to have a pinch hitter and a relief pitcher coming in. Okay, so Jeff Cerrillo has a bat and he's coming to the plate to lead off the top of the fifth here for Milwaukee. And it's a 6-2 game in favor of the Reds. Milwaukee got the runs last inning, try to get back into it. And this one here is just a lazy fly ball out to center. So, top of the order, Molotaro struck out twice so far this game. Not seeing it very good. Struck out again. Wow. And here's Robin Yacht. Robin is 0 for 2 also, struck out one time. There he sends a fly ball out to right. It's underneath it and caught, and they are out 1, 2, 3 in the fifth. So this is going to be he's a 2 MP. So after this one, he'll have to come out. The pitcher is Bill Castro. He's an A right-hander. Okay, Frank Robinson will lead off the bottom of the fifth here, folks. Ground ball down to third, picked up, fired over, and that is 1 out. There's Ed Roush. And he's hit by a pitch. That's 2 guys that have been hit by pitches in the last 2 innings. Different pitchers, but that's what's going on. A little retaliation for the 6 runs we scored. Here's Joey Votto, 1 for 2 in the game. Struck him out. 2 down. For Barry Larkin, who is 1 for 2. There's a lazy fly out the left, and they are out of there. Castro does his job that inning. Okay, Ryan Braun leading off here, folks. Ryan is 2 for 2 so far this game. And that's a ground out to second, 4-3. Prince Fielder, 0 for 2. Fly ball out to left, a fly ball out to center so far. And another fly ball out the center. And Gorman Thomas. Gorman is 1 for 2. And there's a fly ball out the left, and they are out of there. 1, 2, 3. And leading off is Johnny Benson here in the bottom of the 6th. Castro on the mound for his second inning work. There's a ground ball down to first, picks it up, fires to the pitcher covering, and he's out of there. Maloney pitching a nice game so far, folks. Struck him out. That's apropos. Joe Morgan. Struck him out. Castro does a nice job. His 2 innings is up. Here's Ben Ogilvy leading off the top of the 7th from Milwaukee. Maloney getting a little tired. They might have to pull him, but if they don't let him any runs, he's going to get at least 1 more inning. 38. This is okay. Hits the ball hard. We're going to see where he hit it, though. We're doing that chart again. 28. He hit it to the second baseman, who's Joe Morgan. Okay, Morgan is an EC3. That is higher. There's not an error. That's a picked up thrown over 4-3. I mean, that is not lower. That is higher. So he is out of there. Okay, Mark Loretta. 55. No, nothing on that one either, and that's a ground out the second 4-3 also. Joe Morgan getting the workout this time, and here's Lucroy. It's a base hit for Jonathan Lucroy. Okay, so that's going to be bringing up a pinch hitter here for the pitcher, Castro. Good. 2 outs, run around first. Doc Jenkins is at the plate, waiting for the pitch. He struck him out. Okay, that's 3. No runs that inning. Chuck Grimm is on the mound now. He's a C pitcher, and he's in for Milwaukee. Leading off here in the bottom of the 7th. I got myself a little bit confused there. And they didn't score in the 6th. So this guy's a 2, so this is going to be up here now. Okay, so here's Pete Rose leading off. No, Pete made out the last out last time in the 6th. There we go. And it's not Joe Foster. Where the heck did Joe Morgan's car go? There it is. Joe Morgan leading off in the 7th here for the Reds. No, that was Morgan that let. See, I got myself all confused here. Pete Rose, I am right. It was the second guy. All right, Pete, 09. What's Pete doing? He got just labeled another base hit. Just third hit of the game. Plus he got on with an error also. Getting a little tired running around the bases. George Foster. Struck him out. Frank Robinson. He's around at the third, 5-3 with the runner on first, all right? Yeah. Okay. You run the third, we got a 3. And we got a fielder's choice. He's going to be out at second. He's on with the fielder's choice. And Ed Roush. That's a ground out the first. We'll take that one unassisted. And they scored none in the seventh. Okay, so Bunny, Maloney got extra inning because of his as a reward for letting up 2 or less runs. So he got the eighth, but he can still pitch the ninth if he doesn't let up anything here. All right, Moltar here in the top of the eighth. Had a tough time. He struck out 3 times. But not this time. Moltar lines a shot in the right base hit. Robin Young. Uh-oh. And there is a triple for Yount, and another run is in, and that makes it a 6-3 game. Six to three with the runner on third for Ryan Braun. This is that one we're looking at again where he hits the ball. 28. That's to the second baseman. That's Morgan again. Getting a lot of work out there, Joe. When I say he's an EC3, that is a 4. There's not an error. So we're just going to do a ground out the second and run scores. 4-3. Yeah. All right, it's a 6-5 game now. Prince Fielder. This is gonna be the last inning for what's his name there? Maloney. Prince Fielder. It's a ground out the third, 2 down, 5-3. And here's what draws the walk. Norman Thomas. Tying run coming to the plate. Ben Ogilvy. Struck him out. But not before they got 2 more. Make it a 6-4 game. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. And Joey Votto is up. Oops, didn't throw them all. We got to throw them all. And Votto draws the walk. Barry Larkin. There's a fly out to the left. It's 1 out for Johnny Bench. Johnny's been hit by a pitch, but he's 0 for 2 otherwise. 30, we're going to be using the the chart up there, and it's a walk, and he's a C pitcher. Okay, we got a walk. We're going up here to a C. And it turns that walk into a base hit. Wow. I get the on the right line. I do, and that is a base hit for Johnny. Okay, and it was on an even number. Who's out on base? Who's on base there? Votto. Votto's a slow runner, so I'm sure it's going to be going just one. It is one. He's just going one station to station right here. Okay, they're going to be pulling Maloney, so they're going to be sending the pinch hitter for him right now. Okay. Pinch hitter is Ken Griffey. I believe this is Ken Griffey Sr. All right, it's the bottom of the eighth, and we got runners on first and second with one out. I don't like that. Oh, it's an even. Oh, I don't like that. 0-3. That's a double for Griffey. Okay, so we know this guy's coming home. We know he's going at least there. I marked it in the wrong spot. It's an RBI. And who are we checking on speed? Johnny Bench. I think Johnny's a little slow. No, he's a medium, and that is that was an even or an odd one. It's an odd one, but he only goes one. One more. Okay. So we have runners on second and third with Joe Morgan coming to the plate. That's a ground out to second, and that's three. Oh no, that's only one out. Get ground out to second with the runner on third. Okay, ground out to second. No runner on first. And the runner's advance, it's a put out, so it's 4-3. It's another RBI. This guy scores here from third. And he goes over to third. That brings up Pete Rhodes. I marked that one in the wrong column too. So wow. Bill. That's going to be a fly out the center, but a third out. Get it over here. Where it's supposed to be. Okay, so Raleigh Eastwick's coming in to pitch for Cincinnati here in the ninth. They did score 2 runs that time, so it is now a 8-4 game. It is not a save situation. And coming to the plate is Mark Loretta in the top of the ninth. They had another pitcher here. This was right here. 1-2. Okay, Mark Loretta, top of the ninth. Raleigh Eastwick on the mound. And he's hit by a pitch. They're gonna say we're gonna get this. That's the third guy this game that's been hit by a pitch. Okay, so we got the run around first. It's a 9 it's a what is it? 8 to 4 is the score. They can come back. Here's Jonathan Lucroy, and then we'll have a pinch hitter. 36. And he draws the walk. Here they come. Eastwick not doing very well here. Time out for a pinch hitter. And the pinch hitter with 2 on and nobody out is Corey Hart. Struck him out. Okay, top of the order. I just did something wrong to these cards. Okay, top of the order, Paul Molitor. 1 on, 2 out. Or 2 on and 1 out. Paul, singles last time, striking out 3 times. Okay, we're going 5. We're going 76. And that's a fly out to right. Them runners are going to hold. And I want to take the bat out of the aunt's hands. 2 down. 2 down. Going 16. And that is a base hit. Okay, we got Loretta out there who got hit. Loretta's a medium, and we're doing this on an even one. The medium's going 2, so Loretta's going to score. And we got Lucroy. Lucroy's is slow. He's going 1. Okay, that's 2 outs now. And there's still 2 runners on, and it's now an 8-5 game, which does make it a safe situation. All right, and here's Ryan Braun. 5, 42, 42, and he strikes him out, and that is the ball game. I'll be right back. Okay, the final was 8-5 in favor of the Cincinnati Reds. And they had some good big home runs by Rose and Foster in that second inning to get them fired up. The Reds scored 8 runs on 9 hits, and they committed no errors. Milwaukee scored 5 runs on 8 hits, and they committed 1 error. Jim Maloney got the win. Raleigh Eastwood got a save, and Craig Bozio took the loss for Milwaukee. So the Reds move on to this next round where they'll be playing the winner of the San Diego Colorado game. Thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. SoCal Saber saying take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.